Hello, I'm First Alert Meteorologist David Reese on your side with your Wednesday evening forecast for WRBL.com. And our eyes are turned to Tropical Storm Arthur's continuing to spin there off the east coast of Florida, but notice off to our northwest. Yeah, that would be a cold front marching into the eastern seaboard there, and that is actually going to help shove what Tropical Storm or Hurricane Arthur is out to sea, right about along that path, getting very close to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I'll show you the forecast track from the National Hurricane Center here in just a second, but first I want to show you the water vapor imagery. And one of the things that's kind of been hindering Arthur and developing into a stronger storm right now is this. All of that right there is dry air, and some of that, believe it or not, is actually some Saharan dust that has made its way all the way here into east central Alabama and west central Georgia. That's why the sky was a little bit orange today. But as Arthur moves away, that kind of feed there from the tropics will be cut off, and the cold front will also help clean our air quite a bit. But notice that it's actually looking fairly nice. You got this nice band here tapping into the tropics. It has nice outflow. It's trying to get organized here, and you start to see those brighter orange colors, yellows and oranges there. That indicates a lot of moisture, and it also indicates a cooling cloud top. So we're going to be tracking Arthur here very carefully over the next couple of afternoons. But for your tropic forecast here, look at this. Notice it just kind of skirts the eastern seaboard, parallels the coastline until about Cape Hatteras or so. Friday morning at 2 a.m. it has winds of 85 miles an hour. Now notice and be forewarned that could go higher. We're talking about the potential for maybe a Category 2 system as it gets closer and closer to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and that's something I'm going to be watching very carefully. And then from there, it goes out to sea and then impacts Newfoundland and the Canadian Maritime, so not too much of an impact for us. Now, what's that cold front going to do that I mentioned a little bit earlier? Well, it's going to help cool things off. I mean, check this out. We're talking about not as humid conditions for your 4th of July weekend, and look at that. Comfy mornings, lows in the 60s. What? Yes, check this out. Your temperature forecast, once again, on the hotter side for your Thursday, with highs in the low to mid-90s. Now, as we get into Friday morning, July 4th morning, my goodness, look at that. Temperatures in the mid-60s all across Alabama and most of Georgia. That's going to feel very nice. And then check out the high temperatures, the temperature forecast here is spitting out Friday afternoon for the 4th of July. We're talking about the potential for upper 80s, close to 90 degrees. Oh yeah, we'll definitely take that this time of year. And as we go into Saturday morning, yeah, we're looking at temperatures just as cool, warming back into the mid-70s by 9:30 there. So your 4th of July looking fantastic. All the fireworks displays will go off without a hitch, so no worries about that. But you guys have a good evening and stay with us here at WRBL.com. And also remember to download our WRBL Radar app, which is free in your app store to stay ahead of the track of Tropical Storm Arthur, or Hurricane Arthur as we're expecting it, and also your weather here locally as we head into the 4th of July holiday.